Hello and welcome to another game of Twilight Struggle. This is game number 7 of our OTSL Gold season, our first OTSL Gold season, and we are playing, yet again, Andrea Mancuso. About the fourth time this year. OTSL last year, OTSL this year, obviously, RTSL, and ITSL. All against Andrea, and we've beat him every time, even though one of these it marks us as like 2-1 because one of them came down to a time thing. His clock ran out, so that was kind of weird. But anyways, not too bad. We got 5-year plan. We got duck and cover to coup with. We got or duck and cover de Gaulle with Europe. Also seems really good. So let's see what our friend Andrea has in store for us. I think we're going to go here, probably slip into Greece if we can. Yeah, why not? I think that's okay. And we can 5-year plan Asia if we need to. We don't have any Asian access cards. So chances are we'll just get rid of it because 3 ops is going to be better than 1 point, if that, because we might not get any points if he infiltrates from the west. But I think right now our target is Europe, barring a defectors headline. If he headlines defectors, our de Gaulle doesn't go through, then we'll probably duck and cover coup in Iran and go for Asia after all, if we can, from the east and the west. All right, gonna try to stay consistent with this card tracking. I tend to get flustered or like really into the moment, and then I lose track of cards. But Andrea's a slow player. He asked specifically for 90 minutes, even though this is supposed to be a 60-minute match by default. But he was kind of considerate. Thank you, Andrea, for moving his schedule around to get this game played, so I'm okay with stretching it out. This might actually be a 2-part video, but I'm sure you know that already. All right. Okay, let's see what happens. De Gaulle headline into captured Nazis. That's not too bad. Okay, he's going to get another point right here from duck and cover. But that's okay. Headlining captured Nazis is a pretty strong indication that he does not have Middle East, so we're not so worried about that. Hopefully we'll get a coup. I don't know why we wouldn't, because he's not going to take 2 turns to coup us where he doesn't have a good shot. So I think this next play we'll put 2 in Greece and 1 in Spain, Portugal, unless he decides to try to break us in France for some reason. He'll probably do that on the following turn once we have domination set up, or he'll just give up. Probably doesn't have Marshall either. He probably would have set up for it, but definitely would have headlined that over captured Nazis, I would assume. So maybe he has some of my cards, which we are definitely hoping for. So yeah, containment. He's going to get an extra turn of containment if we do get rid of Asia with 5-year plan, because that'll be our last play, which means we don't have a lot of our cards are going to basically play themselves. 5-year plan with Asia is last. This turn we're going to try to get domination here. I don't think it's going to be too hard, though. If he tries to break us, that'll screw everything up. And yeah, I think if he really works at us here, I might spend the China card. Ooh, he's going to do influence, see if he can break us. Okay, interesting. He's pretty determined here. Interesting. Not what I expected he would do. But it's going to cost a lot here to try to get domination. I figured he would just give up, but he is not giving up. It's a 4-op he spent. So we could take both Turkey and Spain, Portugal with the China card, but then that means that we are not 5-year planning anything. And we have to play 2 scoring cards. I don't think I mind DEFCON staying high here. If I... Yeah, see, the problem is it's going to be so easy for him to stop our domination. It's going to be super easy for him to stop it. So now Asia and Europe are both worth 1 point for us, so it doesn't really matter which one we go for. However, if we try to coup him out of Iran, it's going to be a big roll here. We would need a 4 to knock him out. And even if we get a 5 or 6, it's a really tempting coup target for him. So I'm at a loss here. Part of me says, let's just drop one of the scorings here. Other part of me says, yeah, but he might have some bad cards because he headlined captured Nazis. He might have Romanian, he might have Nasser, he might have decall, destall, blockade, a bunch of crap. So let's do this. This also sort of protects France from realigns. And force him to fill Canada. I want to see if we can eke out a scoring here, even though it seems less and less likely. I think it's okay, given the alternatives. I guess, I'm also thinking Afghanistan's probably a really good target, because that would get us domination straight up. He'd have to go to Pakistan. We could try to coup him out. Man, I'm torn here. Maybe we should have gone to Afghanistan. So easy to block that too, though. I mean, I don't think it matters that much. He could also have, like, Suez here. You could have socialist governments. Olympic Games. I don't know. I might have headlined that over. Captured Nazis. All right. Doesn't look like we're getting this domination here. All right. Fine. Let's do this. Probably not getting a domination there either, but if he tries to move somewhere, we can coup him. I think, yeah, well, yeah, we can coup him, but we have to play one of our scoring cards here, I believe. Unless we want to hold 5-year plan, but I don't think that's wise. Yeah, as I mentioned before, sometimes my narratives, my narration, my commentary goes a little off kilter when I'm trying to both think and explain my rationale at the same time. It doesn't work so well for me quite often. Ooh, well, yeah. It's a very tempting coup target. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I think we drop Europe here. We coup Philippines with containment, and then either event Asia scoring or 5-year planet. Probably 5-year planet because we need presence in the Middle East also. Truman got played, so I'm not quite as worried about France currently. We will definitely have to overprotect it, but that is not pressing. All right, so now we're going to get our mill ops. Hopefully get at least a 2. Okay. Containment. Now I suspect he will stop our Dom here again, especially since he has containment. He would have liked to get presence in the Middle East, in Philippines, so he'd have to take 2 countries. But as I said, probably playing 5-year plan is better so we can get into the Middle East. Don't mind that. He's also going to have to coup, though. Might coup the Philippines. Oh, this does give him a way out if he has, like, blockade and decall. Though he's spaced. Arab-Israeli war, so... Be interesting if he had Nasser, too. Because then he could event and coup Egypt, but that gives us a domination. I'm saying, and now, because he would be a 2-op coup, because we gave him containment. I don't hate this board, especially since DEFCON is high currently. He's not going to be able to get to Thailand this turn, which means we have an extra chance of getting Vietnam revolts and decall, destall, all those goodies. We got our mill ops, or most of them. I think we'll probably be okay with that, because he probably wants to lower DEFCON, but he doesn't really have a great target. Iraq's not bad, because then it gets us out of that part of the Middle East. It's a bit scary, though, if he... Well, it's a trade-off, I guess. If he doesn't do anything about Asia, we get that domination, and then we risk Middle East problems. With defectors still out there, even headlining Nasser, or destall, for example, a bit risky, but I don't know, we would get the Asia dom in that case, so that's not the worst. He does have to coup, though, if he wants mill ops, so... I mean, if he has a 3-op, which is now a 4-op, couing in Afghanistan is fine for him. Couing Philippines, not bad. He has U.S. Japan, so it's a massive coup. Low roll there. Okay. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do that. 5-year plan Asia. Get set up for something good in the Middle East. Alright. Again, not the best turn, but I don't hate our board position, as I've said. Another crack at Asia. He could break us in France here, but Suez is still out there, Sakov's still out there, and Truman's in the discard pile. So that's not terribly concerning to me at the moment. Realigns on India are also pretty tempting. All right, so four op containment, or not containment, Comic-Con. All right. Let's go here. We're probably going to get, well, it doesn't matter too much, I guess. Forget we get 4 of them. Okay. And DEFCON's back at 5. We didn't get either of our access cards either, so a China card coup on Malaysia could be interesting. Sakovs take 2 out of Turkey, 1 out of UK could be interesting. Romanian's not bad either. Sakovs is probably actually a good hold card or AR6 card because we could redraw Europe. We might be holding 2 because I kind of want to play the China card to get into Thailand. Purge is risky. I'd rather go with a not so risky play. Alright, Romanian into Marshall. Alright, well that gives him Turkey. We got to make sure we hold France now, though, because he's going to have plenty of opportunities to pass us in country count. I mean, he already has, but if he takes France, he's basically got a domination. Okay, so what does this look like? This as a 1 is really bad for us here. Everything else is not too bad, especially with Purge in our back pocket. I think I want to go for it because Thailand's so important here. 2 is not great. It's better than a 1, but still not great. If he coups us out, that's just exceedingly disappointing. Be okay with him just putting 1 in Malaysia, then we'll just put 3 into Thailand. Let him coup back if he gets in. Now I always run into this issue though. Cannot coup Panama until I get rid of CIA. I wouldn't have played China there if Fidel wasn't in the discard pile, because he could cause us some pain and suffering if we're not careful here. I think I want to space NORAD. Okay, interesting. Oh, I didn't even see that. That was a great move by him. So good. I did not even see that. Oh, and that was a perfect roll. Jeez. Jeez. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. Okay. Wow. Man, a failed roll there in Malaysia would be awesome, but he got both rolls. First one was +1, second one was even. Now I just kind of want to play Sokovs for the ops. Yeah, it's worth it, I think. Having some mouse trouble here. That was so annoying though, man. And he still has +1 here, but we also have Purge. We have a couple other cards here that we can use. Got to drop Middle East. So we've gotten all the scoring cards. Exciting. Okay, so we have NORAD Special CIA. Yep, I figured that might happen. Okay, so there's... I think he has a bunch of crap cards left. I mean, a bunch of my cards, I should say. Formosan out. Another good roll for him there. And Middle East scoring. Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of my cards out there. That's so annoying. I will put 2 in. Thank you. This is such one of those high DEFCON weird situations. Keeps realigning. Keeps going well for him, too. Man, that China card coup was... I still like the move. Would have gone fine if he hadn't realigned us out, man. Some iffy luck here. But still don't mind the situation. Okay, so he's getting rid of decall, which gives us a chance to now coup, which we will take. Really going to take this, and I think, again, sensing some weakness on his part, we want to coup here, maybe get a Middle East domination. If we roll higher than a 1, preferably higher than a 2 as well, and we only roll a 1. Man, this is so frustrating. Come on! Ugh. Not starting off well, folks. Definitely not starting off well here. I mean, again, the board's fine, but the luck-wise, drawing these scoring cards, rolling poorly, watching him roll well, it is not fun when that happens. Enjoy the game. I think Twilight Struggle's a fun game, but I just get so frustrated when we see these scenarios. But just gotta shake it off. Gotta shake it off. All right, he's gonna coup with Indo-Pakistani War. Fine. Fine. We will drop Middle East for nothing. Yes, that's fine. And then give up CIA here, hold NORAD in special, I guess. Oh, man. It's got a bunch of my cards. There's a ton of them out there. There's one of them. Okay, so now he's going to coup Vietnam. And fail, please fail. He does not fail. He rolls well, which is annoying. Okay, we got to do this first, sadly. Or we don't give up. Actually, maybe we don't give up CIA here. Maybe. Oh, specials. Gross, too. But I can't let him get in there. When he's given me the bonus early. What does this look like? Based on how we've been rolling, not well. and yet we do get in, at least for the time being. And CIA is out. I don't know if that's a great move or not. But DEF CON's going up again, so we'll be able to coup Vietnam again if we want. He might. He'll either... yeah. I don't know. This isn't the worst, but... it's still kind of frustrating. I'm guessing he has maybe blockade and destall. Maybe he has Nasser. At least we knocked him out of Vietnam there. He's going to coup us right back. That's fine, but DEF CON will go up again. We can coup Vietnam again. He can't do everything with this move here. He can't lower DEF CON and get into Thailand. Lower DEF CON twice, I mean, because it's going to go back up regardless. Man, that coup on Iran was so terrible also. Despicable. We've left France open, so that's, he's going to be okay if DEF CON goes up again, because he can realign again. So maybe for us, the best thing to do would be fill France, put 2 in Algeria if we get a 3-op. Let him coup Algeria to lower DEF CON and make France safe for the time being. However, this could all be null and void if he gets Truman, especially if he puts ops in France now and just knocks us out and takes it for himself. Like I said, that was our concern. Like, if he takes France, he's got domination. There's not much we can do about it. Suez is nice, but there we go. Yeah, it's kind of as to be expected. Very strange board here. Now, he either has defectors to NATO, UN, or one of my 6 cards. Or 2 of my 6 cards. I'm definitely not adept at these high DEF CON weird matches. I don't play enough of them. Usually a lower DEF CON pretty quickly as either side. He does have the China card now too, which is bothersome. Makes his coups on Thailand better. Andrea said he'd be taking a few mini breaks this game, so this might be one of them. May not be all thinking and mulling and whatever. Don't know what he does, if he has a family, if he's working or what, but he said, and this has happened before, he's gone down to the wire, and I told you, it says we're 2-1 against him, but we're actually 3-0, because the one loss we got after he forfeited by time, so something weird happened with play deck there. You can go watch the video. I did win. All right, so UN and destall. Okay. All right. Hopefully we draw Suez here. And we did. Good. Okay, so we got a 4-op too. We got NATO, Korean War, Suez, Warsaw Pact, and NATO. Ooh, man, yeah, we got the best cards here for sure. He did get defectors, but we also know he has Blockade, Nasser. Yeah, Blockade and Nasser. So there's a good chance he's going to defect us here. East European again. Warsaw. Definitely expecting defectors. But I don't think I want to change my play. He knows that we know that he has defectors also. Question is, I think we play Suez regardless. We do have a lot of ops here. Love the coup Vietnam again. But I think I'm also really curious about Cambridge 5 because we didn't draw any scoring cards. Problem is, I want to play Suez in the headline if he doesn't defect us. But I think he will defect us. At the same time, let's just do Suez. Oh, okay. It's interesting he got rid of that. Okay, Suez in Europe, so he's holding defectors, unless I miscounted something. But now I kind of want to coup with special in Vietnam. Probably fail, but you never know. Okay. Again, we know he has Nasser and Blockade. He does have the China card also, which if he spends that, I'm not going to complain about. That'd be fine by me. Didn't get any other. Didn't get the D cards. Okay, he's using defectors here. That's you know. I think we're going to use Warsaw. This is that important. And that's a fantastic roll. Okay. He could use the China card here. But I feel like that might be unwise for him. Pretty sure it would be. Okay, now also with us taking out of here, and Europe just got scored again, so it's not hugely major. But realigning France is not optimal for him until he refills the UK. Though it's probably better to just take France if he has a 4-op at this point. But we do know, as I said before, he does have Blockade and Nasser, so there are some problems in his hand here. Might want to take South Korea with NATO here. Though coupping Iran is also quite appealing. Yeah, I thought this hand was worse. It's just he didn't have a good headline here. Our hand was probably better, even though we did have 2 scoring cards. The op's pretty good. Got a couple ones in here. I don't know. They're both pretty okay. This hand he had both decall and destall and had to get rid of both of them, so we're hopeful. Okay, 5-year plan. Right. All right. I think. Do we fill Thailand here? Kind of like a coup of Iran better, I think. Or take South Korea. All right, we've got so much time here to think about it. That's pretty decent. We do get a coup back. I think Thailand's better now because of the coup back. Yeah, let's go with that. Coups with the China card. That'd be fine. We'd be okay with that. But at least he doesn't get the last coup with the China card. He can coup now. Problem is, if he coups, yeah, I guess if he doesn't knock us out, just puts, gets us down to 1 or 2, then he could coup again. I don't know. I don't know. Again, high def kind of weird. If you want to know my vulnerability, how to beat me, I mean, there's lots of ways of beating me, but that is definitely one of them. Cambridge might be our headline, or our hold card, in case we don't get a better headline. Okay. Cooing with U.S.-Japan. All right, did have another 4-op in there, and he got a 6. Okay, that, not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Now I'd have to get a 6 just to get 3 back. I think that's not worth it. I think cooing Iran here is better. 2 1s on Iran. He gets a 6. Wow. I'm at a loss. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. Man, that's frustrating. All right, blockade, Nasser, China. What else you got? That would have given us access to Pakistan, too. He would have had to cover that base. Man, just a 1! A 1! 2 of them in Iran! I just gotta keep going. Keep playing. I should have taken Korea with that. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, of course, but that would have been useful. If he doesn't coup here, doesn't coup Iraq here, I should say, then we can take another coup for ourselves, and that might be the best thing to do. He's not cooing, and he has another 4-op. Fantastic. Okay. So, now we coup. I think coup with Korean War, probably in Panama. Not a 1 or a 2, anyway. And then we're going to space NORAD. Or we fill France with NORAD. With Truman still around. At least he can't event coup Nasser now. He might be holding it, though, for the mid-war. You know, maybe we do go with Cambridge 5 here. We're probably going to pick up a better headline, so maybe Cambridge 5 into France is better. And if we pick up... interesting. Good job, buddy. If we pick up... Quagmire, it makes NORAD playable. Blockade and Nasser. Okay. Guess he was hoping we had Middle East. We did not. So either giving us the China card back, or likely giving us Nasser. Blockade seems like a very bad idea. Well, he's up on the scoreboard, but he doesn't have any good scorings coming, aside from Southeast Asia. We have domination now in the Middle East, as long as we don't see Sadat first thing, turn 4. Okay, so this is good. This is very good. Now we can play NORAD because we have Quagmire. The problem is we do have Southeast Asia, so we will run into some trouble there. D-stall's pretty good here. Yeah, it's got to be D-stall. Alright, at least he goes before us. Probably Egypt, be my guess. And with this D-stall, if he tries to realign us out of Central or South, we also have Junta. So, not so terrible. So we're gonna play D-stall. One into Angola, a couple into South America, probably one into Mexico, I guess. Then we're gonna coup with NORAD and event Quagmire before the end of the turn. I think he's gonna. I mean, there's no reason he wouldn't go for Egypt here. I don't think. Just makes a lot of sense. And the way he's rolling, probably gonna work out for him. I mean, a 1, a 2 is what he needs. But I'm saying if he gets a 3 or something, gets 1 back, and we coup with NORAD, we probably won't get back in because we have not been cooing well. We've been cooing the opposite of well. We've been cooing atrociously. There is nothing to think about. You're cooing Egypt. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, maybe he's going to go to Algeria, Angola here. I guess that's the alternative. And then he will get a coup somewhere else in that case. Fine, that could be the situation here. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So we'll take 1 out of there, 1 out of there, 1 out of here. Oh, you know what? Let's keep proximity to some here. Take. That gives us proximity to Greece. So let's take 1 here, 1 here, and those there. All right. Alrighty then. So, how about India's tempting also. You know what? We don't have to coup right away. We do not have to coup right away. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And go there. Do we want to get to, well, you know what? Okay, stop. Go back. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do think that Venezuela's pretty good if we're not cooing. So let's go. We also have junta. Yeah, like I said, we have junta. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I like that a little bit better. All right, now we can do 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I don't know if that Libya one's good, but I don't want to go do everything all over again. All right, D-stall and ABM are out. NORAD's been played. We know he still has blockade. Probably going to quag him right here. We might get 2 coups if we do. Cuckoo Kachoo is what I meant. Definitely want to quag him before he fills Canada. He probably won't fill Canada, suspecting a trap, which is what any strong player would do. I would suspect, anyway. Giving up NORAD is either says our hand is really weak or that we have Quagmire. Yeah, we are 50 minutes into this match, barely into turn 4. It's probably going to be a two-parter. Just telling myself this. Okay, let's put, while he's taking his time here, let's put some cards into our hand. One small step could be quite useful if we... Yeah, let's not give up Nixon. He's already ahead on by points by quite a bit. So probably space Nixon, hope that he is also successful. UN and blockade. Gonna coup with blockade. Okay. And roll a 6. Okay, well, there you have it. Now we have to Quagmire here. Yep. And we also have Southeast Asia. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Indo-Pakistani War, did I mention? Yes. Lone Gunman. And of course he's out on the first try. Well, this is just how our game is going. Okay, now we will definitely want to coup in Zaire. Probably with Indo-Pakistani War. And we want a 4, at least. But we've not been rolling well, so we probably won't get a 4. Nope, we got a 1. Alright, not going to say anything. So many things we need to do here, including branch out from South America, from Venezuela. Like to put one into the Philippines. He's going to get some points here. 4 points. Hopefully get 1 mil-op back anyway. Guess we'll try to hold Junta if we can. Oh man, and he had Brush War 2. And of course he rolls a 6. That's just how things are going, folks. Now I have to play Junta now. Into Brazil, I'm afraid. Hope for a lucky roll. And we got a lucky roll. Wow. Alright, well. We needed that quite badly. Well, we can't do anything about that. I mean, we could realign again, but I don't think that's worth it. I think just getting 1 point back here. If he wants to put 2 into Burma, he can. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose 3 to Southeast Asia. So we're ending the turn with Southeast Asia and spacing. That's not what they tell you to do in Twilight Struggle School. Get rid of your obligations as early as you can. love a Middle East scoring here. Okay, giving up the China card. Yeah, that gets him a point back. I don't think that's worth it. But then again, if he can push to the end, if he can win here in the next turn or so, it's not bad. But giving up all of that to get 1 point immediately seems iffy. Maybe he has Usuri. Regardless, I think we space Nixon here. Central America is a problem. This may not be a two-part video because we may not survive much longer. Okay, we got that point anyway. Good. Holding one small step and China. All right, well, as I said, all of the power cards are out. Turn 4, he got ABM and Brush, and we got Junta. Summit is out, so I don't think there's going to be any 2-coup turns coming up here, because we'd really like to get him out of here as well as here. Now, decall is really good, though. I will happily take decall. Missile MD is tempting. I'm tempted. Maybe I should have thought about keeping Lone Gunman, but then again, DEFCON would be pretty helpful for us. It is a pretty helpful alternative. All right. He might get grain sales here. I think decall's still pretty good. He does have grain sales. Portuguese, not too bad. Could use this to flip Thailand back. With Brush War out for now. It's a good long-term play, but we have some short-term requirements for points. It's quite an issue right now. It's quite an issue. Okay. He got another high roll, although we can take that back with decall, so that's pretty good. All right, I don't think we're going to invest anything in Asia now that I'm thinking about it. I think we want to put one there, one there, one there, one there. We don't have a 3-op we want to spend, sadly. But we can do this anyway. Force him to flip. Angola. Get ourselves some realigns on Algeria also. Some double realigns. And honestly, just taking a crack at the realigns on Venezuela is not too bad. OAS is in our hand, so we can hold that. We're going to space rear guards, event Truman as soon as possible before it does any damage. I hope that he spaces, though. He needs to space first. We also need to coup for Milops. Might have to give up the China card again already. This is one of those times where I'm like, man, I wish I had a better DEF CON game. I really wish I did. I'm not good at preparing for it. I know it's harder also. It seems like it's harder anyway, if you are the USSR trying to DEF CON the USA. Since there's only We Will Bury You, Lone Gunman, and Ortega, and Ortega only works if he's in Cuba. But, you know, other people are pretty adept at that. I've seen some games where that's worked out, just not my games. Not something that I am very proficient at. And he has another 4-op, of course he does. The last free one. That's a pretty strong indicator of Central America. I think we're just going to play this first. I mean, what is this worth? It's worth 5? There's nothing we can do about it, though, right? I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I think we just have to do this. Seems so passive. He does not holding ABM or anything like that. Man, I really want him to space. I'm just gonna do this though. I don't see any other avenues to points here. I do have to coup at some point. Probably with missile envy, but couing Costa Rica is just, I mean, not a great opportunity. We should set up for a domination in South America anyway. Probably 2 into Uruguay, 2 into Argentina. Looks like he doesn't have Central America yet. Alliance also gives him 3 points. Duck and cover. Okay, so he doesn't seem to have Central quite yet. Alright. I'm okay with you putting stuff in there for now. I think, yeah, this could give us a coup target, so I think we want to do this. Even though Muslim is, well, it's no good, it's not really any good to us right now, so I think this is fine. Yeah, we have 3 dominations on board, so can't all be bad, right? I think we space colonials here. Again, I've been saving my obligations to the end, which is not good. Unless he coups Uruguay, then we want to coup. But, oy, that is not great. Pushing towards that victory. Okay, well we got that anyway, so I guess we can coup with 1 small step now. If he has Central, he wins right now. No. Okay. He spaced cultural. Kind of tempted to play Missile Envy. He would have spaced We Will Bury You if he had it. Oh, he did take one of our cards. We're playing all of our cards. That's a bummer. Did not consider that. Maybe we just play the China card, bite the bullet. Actually, if we play Missile Envy and he gives us Brezhnev, then we can space OPEC. Or space OAS, I mean. Yeah. I think that's fine. I'm not worried about him. I mean, I'm not terribly worried about him having We Will Bury You, but I also can't afford to be worried about it, so let's see what happens. He would have played Arms Race. He had it before, so that's an obvious play if you can when you're pushing for points. Man, if we can come back in this game, it would be shocking. It would be extraordinary and shocking. Salt would be okay here. I imagine it might be Flower Power or something like that, but that's also opportunity for some points anyway. Yeah, these rolls, terrible. His 6 over here, bad. The roll here. Yeah. It's just been one of those games. One of those games. There's realigns here and here. I mean, I guess I have a selective memory. I think things have gone well for us at times. But him getting Brush War was also really annoying. Turn 4 along with ABM. Junta barely saved us. Okay, Flower Power. I think the wars are all gone. Great. Great, great, great. All right. OPEC would give us some points here, so let's do some stuff. Let's do a thing. 1. Also tempted to break in Africa, but I'm not going to. We need points. That gives us some points anyway. He might break in Brazil here. I would have liked Brezhnev to space OAS. There's nothing that gives us a coup now. At the beginning of the in the headline, Lone Gunman's gone. ABM, Junta, Brush War all gone. Missile Envy gone. So I can't think of anything that would really disrupt a scoring for him. Fidel would disrupt him over here, or Lib Theos would be, Liberation Theology would be okay. But yeah, we're grasping at straws here. And he gets to score first, too. So if he draws Central America, that's going to be it. Unless we get OPEC. Get OPEC, that's fine. Ooh, Surrey for influence. Okay, he's going to put it back in the deck. That seems like not great. I don't know. He's winning. I can't really critique his play. He's also a decent player. He has a higher rating than I do. That just seems like kind of a waste. And of course, we get all the scoring cards. What else is new? What else is new? All right, so wow, this is so stupid. I think we coup in Africa rather than Central. Zaire is available. What could he get to disrupt us? We have OAS. Voice of America would do it. Bear Trap would also be a problem. I think we have to get rid of South America here. Hope we can coup in Zaire. Space, nuke subs, probably. We can play Liberation Theology to get presence in Central America. Yeah, if I didn't get 3 scorings, I might have tried to do. Yeah, that was close. Close. Too close. All right, I gotta do this. This has to happen. Oh my gosh, and we need a 3. We need more than a 3, but oh man, I am not expecting good things to happen here, but I also don't have a choice. Oh man, is that gonna be enough? He's probably just gonna flip it. Probably gonna flip it. Though perhaps we can realign. If he does. I was just barely over the threshold here. Man, don't flip it. Don't flip it. That looks like a flip to me. I think it is. Okay. How much can I invest in this? I don't think I can invest in it. Gotta play this. You know what? No, I have to do this at least now. Presence in here is 1, so that doesn't do too much for us. Frick. Maybe I don't have to do it. Maybe I just need to get Africa. Alright. Oh man, this just seems so bad. Seems so bad. Okay, now we gotta do this. We gotta set up for realigns. First, do Che. Yeah. Yup. Don't see this game going our way. Really don't see this game going our way. But a few good realigns could go a long way. We're going to have to spend Liberation Theology on them too, I'm afraid. It'd be so great if he chose not to coup us here. Don't see that happening though. Man, I got one more op in that, or one more into Zaire with that coup, and we would be sitting pretty. We'd be in a chance to make it to the late war, but our coups have been atrocious today. They've been very bad. And his have been great. His realigns and his coups have been great. It's okay, we're 3-0 against him. Oh, wow. What is this going to do? That's fascinating. I will. Let's see. He has one. Fine. Okay. Well, we're gonna realign now for sure. I think we're gonna do it with this though. Come on, baby. All right. Damn it! Damn it! Come on! 3. We're up by 2. So annoying. I guess we should have gone for South Africa first. That was my mistake. I should have gone for South Africa first, but it was only two rolls. I wanted to make sure he couldn't get back into Zaire, and now, man, odds in our favor. And it still screws up. Ah. All right, it's gonna be all up to Che, and yeah, not looking good. Not looking good. Okay. All right. Well, we gotta. Realigning with Che doesn't even do much. Oh, man, that was so dumb. So dumb. This is now 2. Oh my gosh, so terrible. I gotta do it though. I mean, there's nothing else for me to do. It's gonna go terribly because all of our rolls are going awful. Hey, look at that! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's so crazy! So crazy! Oh my gosh! That's so crazy! And it's too late. It's too late. No, I guess maybe we can get an Africa scoring here. That was unbelievable! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. You can do this. Man, that was awesome. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. All the shitty luck in this game, and finally we get amazing luck. Enough to keep us alive. Holy smokes. That was incredible. But it's definitely not over yet. Still have to get rid of Central. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's going to try to... He probably has Sadat, but I can't do anything about that. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Finally, something goes our way. Finally. There is hope. I stopped, as I said I would. I stopped counting cards. We're going to space nuke subs here. Or poke, but probably space. I think spacing is better. Oh, man, oh, man. There's the China card again, back with us. Okay. I mean, I could poke here, but I definitely want to space. Okay, okay. A little bit of breathing room goes a long way. I think shuttle got played. Yep. So I could have poked, but I did get 2 points. Could have gotten 3, but yeah, didn't know he had. Wasn't sure about that. And we did get 2 points for Millops. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is suddenly a little bit more manageable. Suddenly a little bit more manageable, especially when you get Brezhnev. Oh man. Okay, we get Brezhnev along with OAS and voice, so we could space. No, we can't. We can only space 1. Sorry, I'm forgetting things here. But also have Africa. Man, oh man. Okay, so I need to figure out what happens, what's going on here. It's not, I mean, it's not the greatest of hands, despite those things. I think, though, I think he has Fidel, Allende, Portuguese got played. We have Brezhnev and OPEC. Played Sakovs. We have U2. He has We Will Bury You. Oops. So we have plenty of time for this, so you're just going to have to put up with my talking here. Latin American Death Squads. I think he played, did somebody play Olympics? Maybe not. I guess he has Olympics. Okay. Yes, okay, we have the Death Squads. We have our man. He played Puppets, that's gone. We have Voice, he played Alliance, that's gone. Shuttle got played too, didn't it? Thought Shuttle got played. Yeah, it did. Okay. So I think we're getting close here. Sadat, Bear Trap, Olympics, Arms Race, Cuban Missile Crisis, SALT negotiations. That is everything. I think that's everything he has. I think we know his whole hand. We might be missing one. I think we want a Brezhnev. Hoping that Cuban Missile Crisis is here. We can drop Africa right away. I think we space Voice of America and we eat OAS. And then everything else we just put up with. I think Africa might have been the only redraw, so he knows most of our hand also. Gotta take Venezuela before playing OPEC. We should try to get domination back in Europe. But that's also something we can accomplish with other cards later, so. Oh man, that last bit of realigning, that saved us. Wow, I mean, we had so many bad moments of luck with him getting huge coups and us getting mediocre coups, or realign issues, or draws with ABM and Brush getting drawn by him turn 4. Man. I don't want to say we were due, but we were due. I can't think of another way to put that. However, I do welcome constructive criticism. If you saw some pretty bad plays from me, early war, mid-war, I mean the whole game, but I mean I just felt like the dice were killing me. This was atrocious. He got off Quagmire in 1. He also does have Bear Trap here, so that's another way to get rid of OAS. or voice if we fail one. But some of these rolls, this is a really good turn for him. Did he space this card? He did space it, didn't he? I think it's back in the deck. Yeah, I'm surprised he did. Maybe, I don't remember if he had... Oh, man. Maybe we should have played How I Learned here, because I wasn't thinking about Bear Trap. But he knows we have cards we want to get rid of, so... I just hope that we can hold our Africa domination here. With us trapped and him getting the coup, he might try for Brazil, though this is also a very tempting target. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but I do hope that we get the coup. How I Learned, though, might have been the better option here. Though I guess, since we're playing Brezhnev in the headline, if he bear traps us, we can get rid of OAS right away. So, I don't know. There's pros and cons. Again, his hand, Salt Negotiations, Cuban Missile Crisis, Arms Race. Arms Race could be points. Olympic Games could be points. I think that is it. Salt Negotiation can't get anything right now because there's nothing in the discard pile. I guess he could pick up Olympic Games again or something. Yeah, his headlines, Bear Trap, Cuban, maybe Olympic, but I think it's going to be either... Wait, did he play... No, he did play Sadat, so there is one card we don't know. Right? He did play Sadat. No, he didn't. He didn't play Sadat. He took this by force. Right. So he does have Sadat. Let me take that back. And we have Africa. And I hope we keep Africa. It is Bear Trap. Okay. Alright, so we get rid of OAS right here, permanently. Come on, don't fail this. Okay, that's great. And even if he does coup us here, we can take back domination. For now, anyway. Cuban Missile Crisis, okay. And he's going for Brazil. Alright, and he fails. And he fails, so... This is good. This is very good. So I think we do 1, 2, 3, and we get Africa scoring, and we get OPEC. Oh, he does have Arms Race, though. I shouldn't have let him get away with that. Oh well. We need to coup here, or we just event How I Learned. If he doesn't play Arms Race, I mean, but he might play Arms Race. Okay, he's playing Salt. So, fine, I don't have that card. So let's go ahead and just event this so he can't double check here before I do something stupid. Yeah, he has Arms Race. But I think cooing might even be better, though. Let's do this. Nice. Okay, now if he doesn't coup here, we play Africa, and then we also play OPEC. Africa, OPEC, Space Voice. Fidel. Great. Do we want to take this point first? 1 point? Now let's go ahead and do this anyway. It's kind of a shame that didn't come out before, but we'll take those points. Now, the problem is, after we score this, he's got Asia, Central, which are both a lot of points for him. Okay, arms race, Olympic Games, We Will Bury You, Allende, and Sadat is what he has. Africa's 5 points right now. Okay, cooing with Olympic Games. Sure. I know what you're doing there. Do I want to coup back? I kind of don't, but I kind of do. All right, let's give up this. Coup in Ethiopia, I think. Hope we don't see lone gunmen. Korean War is still around. That is fascinating. Just Indo-Pakistani War. That's about as good as you can get with a pretty open our man. Okay. Here, or actually maybe here. If we want to do realigns in Egypt at some point, this might be better. Okay. There's a 6 when we don't need it. All right. Africa scoring is next. Space, Voice of America, hold U2. Successfully prevent him from scoring arms race, at least for the time being. He might hold that, although I would be pretty surprised. Wait, was We Will Bury You? Hold on a second. What did he space? Fidel. Is he holding We Will Bury You? Or did I miss that getting space before? I think he's holding it. That's weird. That's so weird. That's also really bad if he draws lone gunman. That is so bad. Uh-huh. This is also curious with Korean War out there. Man, so this game was looking awful, and it's not looking great now. It's not looking, you know, we still have a lot of problems here. This is going to be a problem also with U2 the way UK the way it is because of a special relationship with NATO active. So yeah, there's some problems, some definite problems here, but things are much better than they were a turn ago. Okay. Now we could just try to realign that, but I like spacing voice and getting a peak, hopefully getting a peak. Okay, good. We got rid of Voice of America, get rid of OAS. He's got Sadat, and We Will Bury You if our calculations are correct. And a domination in Central with Fidel in the discard pile. That's pretty bad for us. Okay, we get the peak. We get the peak. We get the peak and we have Lone Gunman. That's interesting. And we have Blockade, too. Ooh, this could be fascinating. Problem here, though, is that we have grain sales. Oh, man. But I think we definitely want to headline Lone Gunman. In fact, I'm so confident that I'm just going to do it. Okay. Junta makes sense also. Muslim's really good for us here. But this has got to be our first play. Let's see what he has. Late war cards. Nice roll for him. All right. He's got war games. He's got Willie and Liberation Theology. Glasnost for an extra coup. We don't have the Reformer, nothing we can do about that. AWACS to Saudis. AWACS to Saudis. Latin American debt crisis. Oh, that means we could possibly get away with the blockade if he decides to get rid of We Will Bury You to Latin American debt crisis. Pretty good, pretty good. Games. Glasnost, Evil Empire. American debt crisis, and that is it. Okay. All right. Not a terrible hand. Glasnost is always super useful. I think we just try to realign here and fail. Okay. Okay, I think we try to realign again. Let's see if we can escort him out of Chile. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Our rolls were good for a moment in time there. But now it's back to normal. All right. Okay. Sure. All right, so we can space Ask Not. If it gives us Willie, then I might jam West Germany. Yeah, should have done something about that. Oh well. That's over and done with. Can't regret our choices now, although I can play this. Definitely do that. Alright, so no guilt in playing Muslim Revolution now. Also, Iran hostage crisis could get us domination in Iran if that comes up. Alright, so he has some interesting choices to make here. I don't think he's going to be able to hold war games. Man, these realigns again. We had some amazing, unbelievably amazing realigns here, and then all of a sudden we go back to normal. That crap. Man, what can you do? What can you do? Sometimes it's so wonky. I hate how much... I love this game. I think it's awesome, but I hate how much of a role luck plays sometimes. Whether it's for you or against you. It's like, come on, just a little bit more even. I mean, one die can be very swingy. Multiple dice can also be swingy, but okay, where are you queuing? Probably in Africa, maybe here, maybe Brazil. I don't know if I like that with Iron Lady still around. Yeah. Oops, what am I doing? Did I say coup? No, not coup. Not realignment, not coup. Place influence. 1, 2, 3. Just to make sure he can't like break us so easily at the end and get a Middle East Dom. We'll do that also. Yep, you got that AWACS off in time, buddy. Well done. Alright, so that was Glasnost. He goes, we will bury you. Evil Empire. Man, I hope we can get the blockade off at the end. That'd be pretty sick if we could. Pretty sick. Oh man, we also need a coup. Cannot forget the coup. I think it's very unlikely we win this game, especially with Lone Gunman out, with NATO active. No, he's not going to discard anything to that, is he? Oh, he is. Okay, he is. That's fun. That's so fun. That's exceptionally fun. Okay, so now we space Kennedy. Get 3 points for that. Very good. All right, now you can try and realign Argentina again. Wait, hold on a second. What? We didn't... Oh, man, we know his cards. Oh, Liberation Theology. That was the one. Okay, so he has Willy Brandt, Evil Empire, War Games. Okay. Alrighty then. I think... kind of want to realign Chile with China card here, honestly. And then take it back with cultural. It's not great. What else is better? Maybe something where he has to give up cards. Asia, there's not much we can do about that. Middle East, we can do some things. Realigning both of these. I mean, we have... Okay. This is going to go poorly, isn't it? Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. 3. Wow, okay, we got 5 out anyways, which is not too bad. Let's see what he puts back in there. Willie, okay. Yeah. Nuke subs, realign. Then play blockade. Realigns go so badly for us. Until they don't. Until they don't. Maybe... No, but we want a coup, though. That's the problem. Maybe we hold blockade. Okay, I guess we are going to coup with nuke subs. Probably in Paraguay. I don't know. The more I think about it, though, blockade's not bad. It would stop him from getting a last turn. Possibly. 2 millops. Okay, so... Yeah, I know you don't have that. I think we're just going to play blockade. Okay. Wars still hurt you. That's what we wanted. Yes, I know, you get the 2 points. And the board is looking increasingly bad for us. Thanks to those. And wouldn't you know it, we draw 3 scoring cards again. Oh boy. We did get UN intervention though, and we got 5-year plan. So yeah, this is not good though. This is not good. Man, that's the other thing for this. The luck in this game. We've drawn so many scoring cards. At least we got all the ones in the early war. So yeah, I just want to complain for a second. Okay, he got a couple there. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of scoring cards. Alrighty. Well, I don't think we're taking the Middle East for Dom. Oh, but you see, if we evented here, he could also. Yeah, we don't have a headline. That's the weird part is we don't have a headline. And we're gonna have to play the China card if we want all of our turns because we are gonna use UN and 5-year plan. So just terrific, just terrific. All right, let's do this. Maybe we can coax a Europe domination out of him. Yeah, but these the realign rolls, except for that one turn, and then these ridiculous scoring card draws. It's like, come on, man. Sometimes, what do you got to do? Like, what can you do? He's dropping the DEFCON. This is going to make a little easier for us to get a Europe domination. Not easy, but easier. Because he still has ops everywhere. With special out there, I think fine. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's and then we can take Argentina back. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Man, we haven't seen Brush War, APM, or I don't think we've seen any of them, right? No Brush War. We did see Junta. He got it last time. So things are about to get dicey again. About to get painful. Asia's worth 8, so we're definitely getting rid of that. This is worth 5. No space cards for us this time. Yeah, I don't see a way out of this. Don't see a way out of this. Okay, we'll just hold that for now. Not looking to realign or anything, but there is also Warsaw. There is Reformer. We should UN grain sales as soon as we possibly can. Probably coup with it, because I keep forgetting to coup. Or I don't forget, but I put it off towards the end. Man, he's got so many ops. Yeah. Oh, geez, these been very one-sided. Scoring cards. Some of those bigger cards, too. I could say that about pretty much anything. Things are always one-sided. On certain levels, certain aspects of the game. But he's not winning this turn. We are making sure of that. One. Two to two. Oh no, we got another one here, so 3 to 2, 4 to 2, 5, 6, 7 to 3, 8 to 3, 11 to 3 in scoring cards so far. And he did get ABM. Man, oh man. Okay. All right. What do I do with that, though? Come on, what do I do with that? I let him have it. I can't fight for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I hope I'm getting sympathy from you viewers. Constructive criticism, yes, but also sympathy. This is not cool, man. Not cool. compared to this. It's garbage. Sure, sure, as one does. Okay, sure. Chances are he has South America here. It would make it 11-4 in terms of scoring card draws, but who's counting? Certainly not me. No, he doesn't have South America. Not yet, anyway. Hey, look, another one. That doesn't mean much, but still, I like to keep track of these things. Keeping track of my failures and luck makes me feel slightly better about my skill. Not saying I'm a pro, not saying I'm amazing, just saying I had no control over that die. I would have needed like a 6 or something to actually have any real impact, but... Alright, now you can coup me in a battleground. Yep, that makes sense. Hey, you got a 0. You get a... not a 0. Alright. Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, because I could have some problems over there. Yeah, that's at least 2 turns with 3 scoring cards. Yeah, a lot. But who's counting? As I said, we've had some good games against Andrea. Oh, he only gets to coup once. Well, that's nice. All right, so here we go. It's the end of the show. Not much else that can drag this out. We did get Europe and Pershing, so that should get us a Europe domination, though. How much is that really going to matter? How much is that really going to matter? Gives him another coup. Could be in... Brazil for control. I think that at least allows us to take this back if he takes the coup. Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. Fine. That's a point for you. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and just 3. Okay. Boom shakalaka. 4 points for us. Special is free as long as we play it before he fills the UK. But I think he's going to coup here, so that's just fine. Yep. Yeah, let's do this. Well, thank you for sticking with it this long. Can't say I'm not at least a little surprised based on how this game has been going. Not been much to cheer for here. Scoring cards, mostly pretty terrible. Realign rolls. I think we want to add. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, so his best card's a 3-op. It's good to know. Thought he might have Purge. Not that that would have helped us much, but it's something. Right. So he's probably going to coup here now. We probably should have probably coup first with a special or something, but thought it might be fun to purge him. We will be 3-4 after this match. After starting 3-1, we've lost 3 in a row in the gold tier. I don't feel like I played particularly bad this game. Just so many bad things happened to us. So I think I'll have confidence to get on the horse and go at it again soon. Although our next game's against Tim Furrow, so there's not really any room for error against such a talented player. But I don't have any aspirations really of playoff contention this season. I think that would be a dream. So, hey, look at that, another low roll. So we're just going to try to hang on and, not get demoted anyway. The bad beats continue. Alrighty, well, we're down to the end here, folks. It's going to be pretty ugly, this final score. Especially with Africa going bye-bye. Yep. We're just going to have to take South Africa now. No, okay, terrorism doesn't really do anything here. Unless he has Aldrich and we pull that out of his hand. I guess that could possibly be a problem, but who knows? We don't, whatever. Oh, man. Yeah, it's been a rough one, folks. It's been a rough one. We're not going to have any good scoring spots here, and he has a bunch of them. Andrea's not much of a talkative player, it seems. Well, he has 2 controls now. That's something. And then 5 out of the 6 battlegrounds in Asia. So, good for him. Well done. I guess we're going to space this. Hey. That's fun. Let's see if we can make the score a little bit more less bad, a little less bad. Is that the word I'm looking for? By getting a domination back in South Africa, Yeah, you heard me. Really hope you watched this on 1.5 or 2x speed, because yeah, 90 minutes is a long game. I don't like playing 90, but like I said, Andrea was pretty flexible, so I decided to roll with it this time. To be fair, too, we have beat him all 3 times, but the time that he timed out, he was going to win. It was a without a doubt situation. He just took too long, and we ended up winning because he forfeited. So, yeah. Don't know why I mentioned that, but I do. All right, let's get our domination here back temporarily. And be done with this game. Couldn't be over soon enough. Yeah, when I get a decent hand, he also gets a pretty solid hand. Come on, man, just finish it up. You got this. There is no doubt about it. Stop wasting my time. Sorry, I'm getting grouchy. Ready to go to bed. It is past midnight here. Start around 10. As you can see, it's about 2 hours, 10 minutes into this one. And it is not close. It's time to be over. Time to move on with our lives. And it would be... I mean, I would accept it, but it would be pretty awful to win this on time. Especially having had that already happen. Whatever. Okay. Okay. We're just going to do this and be done with it. All right. That's our game, folks. Thanks for joining. Man, 8. He's going to beat us by 8, 9. And then about 16, so 25. About 20. I think he's going to beat us by, yeah, about 20. Okay. I mean, yeah. That would be my guess. About 20. And there we have it. 21. Hey, that was a pretty good guess. Okay, so glad that's over. Thanks for joining us. Catch you next time, probably against Tim Furrow or an ITSL match, which I think we made the playoffs, actually, ITSL, so that's pretty exciting. But this one was a slog, not particularly enjoyable, and hoping for a fresh start next time. All right, see you later.